Hello friends, Marcy here, and I have a new pen to share with you. Surprise, really, haha, yeah. Anyway, in my birthday box, my order that I got from Goulet Pens recently, I already showed the Moonstone, but I didn't ink it, I didn't use it. So this was my new Pelikan ink, and I debated on the Pelikan pen for so long. When I got the golden barrel, which it's very similar in design. Well, let's see what this says. Moonstone medium. I'm trying to see if you're in frame. No, you're not. Okay, sorry. Moonstone medium, and I almost got the Moonstone instead of the golden barrel, but you know, you've seen the golden barrel if you've been watching my channel. Anyway, here we are. Let me get a little closer without messing things up. I'm going to pull this tab, which reveals a drawer in the box. It doesn't have the little clamshell case. And it's kind of tight. There we go. All right, inside our little drawer, we have, all right, a leatherette or pleather pouch. It has the Pelikan logo on there. So let's get inside here. Oh, it's like an envelope. That's different than my other ones. My other ones have like a slide in. Okay. So let me tuck this aside. Was I expecting any? Okay, get my book out. That's even tight in there. Oh my goodness, all kinds of fun. So there we go. All kinds of fun today. All right, so this little book, of course, it has different languages, but it's information and warranty to be filled out on the back. Pelikan's company is from 1838, made in Germany. So, all right, we have in here the good stuff. The good stuff, the good stuff. Okay, I'm going to remove the little tab, Moonstone M205, and in the Pelikan pens, the 05 designates that it has the silver or the silver trim, and the 200s, just the pens in 00 have the gold. So I do need to take this out and show you. Okay, this is the same pen but different color. The Moonstone is gray, and the golden barrel, of course, is gold. So the golden barrel is the M200, and this is actually a broad nib. If I can get that. And the Moonstone should be medium. And I hope you can see the glitters in here. So it's like a dark gray, but it has flecks of silver glitter in the barrel and the cap, just as the golden barrel is transparent, kind of ivory, with the gold flecks. So that's our medium nib. We'll look at those together and see if anything has changed. And this is a piston fill. So I'm going to rinse this nib, and we'll get, this is transparent. If you can see, the end of it is here. I'll move it down so we can get ready to rinse and fill. I'm anxious to write with that. Okay, so this jar of water is just for a quick rinse. Oh, excuse me. Sniffles. So if the video seemed to be broken up a little bit, I just had to edit out a little sniffle, and we'll come back. One thing with, as I'm looking here, with the Moonstone is, even though it's a transparent body, it's not as transparent as the Golden Barrel. And also the ink inside is the Golden Barrel ink. So you can see a lot more of the inner workings through the transparent Golden Barrel. You can see all the piston and the twist and everything, how it works. Nice, nice, nice. So I'm gonna lay aside the broad nib and let's get to inking, because I want to see this. I want to put this ink in my swatch book and do a quick writing test with you. I am so behind on sharing so much with y'all. I gotta catch up. That's a nice sound. Capping the lid. It's a metal lid on the glass jar, so you can hear that. All right. Oh, I capped it. Now let me check. Here, I do want to swatch this ink on paper. So I'm going to put a little thicker on the bottom so we can see what the ink may do. Oop. Just another run right here. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Trying to get over all this. All right, instead of using the dip pen to record the name up here, I'm just going to use my pen and then record that this pen was inked with it. And we have, oh, there we go. I have to look at the box for the correct spelling. Pelikan, Edelstein, and this is the Moonstone. Oops, finish. All right, and our pen that we're using to ink today is also, this is not a gold nib, this is just a steel nib, the Pelikan steel nib. And I do see a little bit of flex here as I'm pulling down. So it is soft. This is my M205 in Moonstone. It's not a specialty or flex nib, just medium. But I'm liking the performance of this pen, this nib, and this ink. So that's why they're made to go together, right? Anyway, in my previous listings, I failed to list the date that it was inked, so I'm just going to do that over here real quick. And I am planning on starting a new swatch book. This is kind of a swatch book and a pen journal to journal the pens that actually use the inks. But I am planning on starting a new one, because since I've created this one, there's a lot of things that I wish I had done differently, so I'm going to do them differently. And I'll clue you all, sorry, there's gunshots outside and I have to let my dog in because she's scared. Okay, don't worry when you hear me say gunshots outside. I live in the country, and that's what we do, folks. You know, if we need to have a firearm outside, we have them. So no worries, I'm safe. Anyway, back to the ink. Let's just check out the satisfying performance of this medium nib. It does have a good flexed, It does have a good flex to it. I'm sorry. I'm just really trying to get over all this stuff and try to make videos in the meantime. And here we go. All right, so here is the performance of the nib. It's recorded in my ink journal swatch book. And I'll do a little bit of writing on the Rhodia dot paper just to let you see a comparison with both of these pens being a different size nib. All right, Remington. You can tell I live in the country. My dog's name is Remington. And Remington, either of you know her name is Remington. She does not like gunfire sounds. So there's an ironic little situation there. All right, new pen today. We're going to write, and I have mentioned before that the Rhodia dot grid paper is not my favorite paper for fountain pen ink. It's fine for testing and writing, but it's not my favorite. And I am going to, actually I've collected a lot of notebooks, journals, and of different paper that I'm gonna do a paper comparison with you soon. So, you know, I pause my writing when I'm talking because yeah, I need to. It's like I might write what I'm saying to you on my paper because that's where my brain's going right now. Anyway, yeah, I like the performance of the ink much better on the Rhodia. I'm sorry, see, the Tomoe River paper in my swatch book than on the Rhodia. I just like it better. But maybe you have a Rhodia and that's your favorite. You know, it could be a user preference. But for me, it's just not there. All right. One of the other things I like about Pelikan, if I've shared all my other Pelikans before, so this is not like a new review. It's just a new color. Same pen, different color, different size nib. One of my favorite things about the Pelikan is the, of course, having the piston fill, but it's a very lightweight pen, and it has only like a 3/4 turn to release the cap, and I'll show you that if I know which way to turn it. There we go. All right, so that is convenient when you are writing, if you're taking notes or listening to a lecture and you have to cap your pen quite often to keep it from drying out. You don't want to just lay your pen open to the air and you have to cap it often. It's nice to have a pen that you can release the cap quickly and easily. So this one, I'm just going to do a quick writing, and already I can tell that this is a smoother nib. Of course, it is the broad, and being gold, it ends in the 200. This is not a new introduction for this pen. I've had it for quite some time. It's just, hey, let's look at these two Pelikans that are different colors. I'm seeing my glimmer and shimmer on my gold. Okay, excuse me, you have to silence that out. All right, and then just real quick, my other Pelikans are all, not say all, most, in the 200 range. The smoky quartz, the blue marble, those are all the 200s. M200 and 205s on the silver. And then this one is a replica of an M106. And this one is the, oh my goodness, the white tortoise. M400. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today and sharing my new Pelikan Moonstone. So excited about all of this. You have a blessed day. Bye-bye.